Alright, should be live. To check in just a second. One day I'll have the confidence to just know that I'm live and not have to worry. Or talk to myself in the beginning. Oh, geez Louise, what am I stuck on? Come here. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's hope. That we don't run into any problems playing the game today. Also, it should be a fairly short stream. I only plan on doing the Patox Palace, or Patoxian Palace, and then call it a stream. Because I have things I have to do.
I won't be halted.
Well, hello, King.
Hello.
I'm glad to see that despite your utter failure as a ruler, you did listen to the voice of reason and made the only right decision. Give me your crown and swear allegiance to me. I promise I shall rule your lands wisely and mercifully.
So I think I've tried this one before, and I think you lose the game automatically if you select number 1, so...
Citizens of free Pitax, our city is in danger!
So don't give him the crown.
The enemy is at the gate! To arms! For our freedom! For your king!
Because the game is called Kingmaker, not King Give Upper. There you go. Couldn't convince the other academy leader to join me. Yeah, all the factions should be aligned with me. I don't know who this is. Get him, Tiger. So yeah, the old families, the academy, the guard. These bandits, and I don't remember what faction this is. Maybe they're not a faction that you can actually ally to your cause. Oh, the Temple Guard. Oh, I never talked to them. I didn't talk to the Thieves Guild guy either. Whoopsies. Well, you live and you learn.
You cannot stand against me.
Oh, nope. Octavia. That's because I didn't bring Lindsay here, did I? Well, you know what? I don't really care. Which is hit level 20 anyway, so I'm not going to fret about it. I am going to go rest real quick, just to make sure we are completely at full health, and all of our spells are up for the upcoming dungeon. Also, I should probably look to buy some rations. So I think I only have enough. I don't have enough to rest with. And resting in the dungeon might not be a bad idea. If I can find... Okay, now I have enough for one rest. Yeah, that'll be enough. We'll go rest at the inn real quick and then come back here and deal with the palace. I can also sell all of that crap. So perfect. So yeah, Lindsay's quest might fail. I don't remember if she actually has to come here or not. Make sure all of those are generic. That's pretty generic. There we go. Hold on to the rest of that stuff. Make sure we have enough room to carry all the loot out of the palace itself. I also didn't look at these items that I picked up last time. I'll take a gander at those real fast before we continue. Heart of Ira, never mind. I've already seen that one. The Binding of the Prince. 3 times per day, one may throw his amulet at the enemy. Target fails. Becomes ensnared by the chain. Okay. Ability and trickery checks. Oh. What does she currently have? I'm going to keep that one, actually. They're both good. Like this one, the Clockwork Pendant and the Burning Amulet are all good on Octavia. It really depends on what you want to get the most out of her. Huh, that's also not bad. Well, still, I'm gonna go rest up. There's actually a lot of really good equipment for Octavia.
I lead, you follow.
I feel like she has some of the most equipment, well, at least amulets available for her throughout the game. Where kineticists, they don't have a lot of options when it comes to equipment, outside like the generic amulet of natural armor and things like that. There's a lot of bomb equipment, so a lot of good alchemist equipment as well.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, we should buff up before we go in here.
You require my assistance?
Because I really just want dexterity.
I'm losing my temper.
Alright, we'll start with her, all the high level spells. Yeah, the I don't think I got it this time, yeah, because she died. But yeah, her quest is also pretty good. But also, this isn't bad on her. Not her best option. This is pretty good on her as well. But this is pretty good on basically any roguelike character. Anyone who gets sneak attacks. This can be used on anybody. But typically I like having, well, I got rid of it already, but I like the Clockwork Pendant on her, because I use her for haste. At least my first couple playthroughs I did. I've been using her a little more offensively now. Have definitely not used haste enough this playthrough.
Patience.
That's what I'm trying to say. Couldn't get it out of my mouth.
My skills are getting rusty.
Yeah, she definitely has a lot of amulet options. And I'm always split about what to give her.
You can count on me.
So this first room is, I think, one of the hardest rooms in the dungeon. So if you don't go in here pre-buffed, a lot of these archers in this first room will tear you apart. I've had some trouble in the past in the very first room of the palace. Because again, those archers are just nasty. Oh, excuse me. That's a weird noise coming out of my throat.
Share your will.
It's weird that they would still refer to me as king. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. That's actually what I came here to do, was to surrender first thing, so...
Clever ploy.
There we go. See, Jubilee still almost went down. I could have, again, helped prevent that, but with as much as the game is slowing down in the late game this playthrough, I'm not going to try and micromanage that much.
Done and done.
Alright, so I typically like to go this way first.
Head on!
Also, I do like the murals they have. Alright, so I think this room has the unique troll in it.
You have my attention.
Yeah, especially after my kingdom crumbled.
Request.
Actually, I probably should have just given it to him. I mean, the kingdom's not in great shape. He would have probably gone bankrupt trying to save it.
I will grant your request.
Not that he isn't already bankrupt.
What's the holdup? Speak. Submit. How curious.
Alright,
Taste my fury. Unworthy.
I'd like for Octavia to somehow get in here and disarm this trap. I don't know if she disarmed it or if we set it off. I missed it entirely. I don't see any negative effects on anybody. Alright, well, Harem shouldn't be up front. Oh cool, yeah, he's not dead. There we go. He gets feared once, he gets knocked down by my bite, or by the bomb. It all works out. So he drops a unique bastard sword. It's a very good bastard sword at that. Yeah, Unstoppable Conda. +4 beguiling, impervious, unyielding, venomous, and cold iron to top it all off. I can worry about picking up all the loot. Oops.
How curious.
Yeah, it's the one that looks like a chainsword. That's why I thought initially it was a reference to the demon that Sanguinius fought. What's his face? Kabanda. Because it's called, what was it, Unstoppable Kanda? Which kind of sounds like Kabanda. Then it also looks like a chainsword, so it's...
We do it my way.
That was my takeaway from the sword anyway. Yeah, he's the same Bloodthirster that showed up when the Hive Fleet was attacking Baal and fought the Tyranids on the moon of Baal. Because him and the Blood Angels have a very special relationship. Yeah, I doubt it's actually a reference to that. It might be something that's actually in the Pathfinder universe. I'm not up to date on all my Pathfinder lore.
Wretched things. This body holds no more.
Don't particularly like the direction this is going in. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna put the Cloud Kill behind us to try and stop those guys from coming back to us. Honestly, as long as my Barbarian is up, we should probably be okay, no matter what. He's just gonna mow through all these guys. Of course, not micromanaging for my backline could be a problem, but it might also work out like that. Yeah, I think the Blood Angels are very sought after, because I remember reading somewhere that another Chaos God also wanted the Blood Angels.
Was lost in thought.
I don't remember where, and I don't think it's official canon, but it was a good, like, a good theory.
The end draws near.
Because again, Sanguinius was one of the strongest Primarchs in general, so a lot of there's a lot of competition for him, I would think.
Share your
Yes.
That's actually a pretty good Horus Heresy book. I enjoyed the Blood Angels one.
Ideas?
Patience.
What's new?
ask.
Some really good one-liners in the book as well.
We do it my way.
Oh yeah, we can go do this dead end thing real quick. This way should be a dead end.
What a surprise.
Yeah. Again, foresight, and then he also had his wings, which gave him a huge advantage. He's the greatest duelist out of all the Primarchs.
How curious.
I feel like Lehman Russ usually gets his strength in like 1v1s against other Primarchs kind of varies quite a lot. I wish it was a little more consistent. I mean, and I'm always split about him defeating Magnus like he did, because Magnus as a Psyker should have had a huge advantage, and this is coming from a Space Wolves fan. But I get like that had to happen because that's what happened in the lore. Like Lehman Russ broke his back, burned Prospero, and all that jazz. But so I'm wondering if there's like some sort of Primarch power that hasn't really been addressed for Lehman.
I'm not afraid.
Primitives.
Out of my way!
Yeah, plus Kurz, because he doesn't have like an actual fighting style, that makes him a potent fighter as well. Because he just... He's unpredictable.
Grotus awaits us.
What a surprise.
What do we find? Oh, the secret door.
I lead.
Alright, so we missed one of these. Handles somewhere. Oh, it might be up here. There it is.
I don't like surprises. We do it.
We'll do it the hard way.
This is going to hurt.
So one thing I do like that came out of, I think it all came out of the Heresy, was that a lot of the Primarchs have like unique interactions with the warp. So obviously everyone knows Korax's whole thing where he turns into like a flock of ravens.
You have my attention.
And he's pretty attuned, and his invisibility, of course. But like even Dorn himself, he had like that calming effect on the warp around him, which like basically neutered all the demons and psychers or whatever. So even like the like psyker Primarchs are still getting their warp powers, which is really cool. So he does keep them all kind of on par with each other in some capacity. I still wish there was more Ferrus Manus lore. I mean, I know he died basically immediately, but... I think he's a really well-designed Primarch.
No one stands in my way.
So I'm pretty sure that leads to the center area, which is not where I want to go yet.
Oh, look!
Or this takes us to the center area.
My My search was not in vain. Battles await.
A fatal mistake.
Let's hear you cry.
Stupid were-rats.
I won't be halted.
We should almost be done with the Star Commander's gloves. Because this is the last area to explore in Patax. I've knocked out the rest of the areas.
Let's make this quick.
Will they ever learn?
I lead. You follow.
Alright, this section is done. Was there a door down here? No. Okay, we can head towards the other side now.
All this waiting bores me.
Which has another really annoying fight that's in this palace. Because the enemies are split into two groups and you have to like fall back into the main hallway to fight both groups on one front instead of getting flanked.
Onwards.
It's not impossible, but it is a little annoying. Looks like our stone skin is worn off, so we'll take care of that.
We do it my way.
Request. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Come on. Gosh, I hate the saving.
I won't be halted.
I see this area right here. There's enemies up top and there's enemies down here. Or enemies up top here and then enemies down here. So the best strategy is to, I think, probably pull back here.
State your desire.
You've lost a chance to resolve this peacefully.
And then we try to hold position here. I'm going to try and drop this back here. Then we confront these guys on a single front. We can drop some more stinking cloud or cloud kill down here.
Whatever the rest of you are doing, protect me!
I'm not sure why he's taking so much damage. Let's take care of that.
All my knowledge, all my
They shouldn't be attacked anymore. That should be everybody. Perfect. That fight's taken me a couple tries before in the past. But I was ready for it this time.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
We do it.
Alright, so this room should be clear now. Except for the door that leads down into the basement. And this door, is this door locked? It is not.
Onwards. Let's move already. I lead. You follow.
I see something. Ask. Advance.
We'll do it the hard way.
Another way into the basement. Arguably, it's easier to go into the basement from this direction.
No one stands in my way.
If you go into the basement from the courtyard that's over there, you're immediately thrown into like a mini boss fight. But if you go in right here, you can fight your way from the armory over to the boss fight, and it's a little easier. Because again, you can work up to the boss fight.
I won't be halted.
Where are the gnomes?
For you.
So not 100% sure why they want to fight me, but I'll take it. And then immediately obliterate him. And then get a cleave attack on the other one and fear him. Alright, we'll just charge him down.
Spell's not working like
Oh
that.
my knowledge, oh my genius, lost.
Your life ends
I'll fight
now.
I have to. How curious.
You require my assistance?
How easy.
You have my attention.
So she's run out of health, but she never dies, so as long as I can engage with her, we should probably get enough damage off before she drops in most fights. Outside of some of the attrition fights, of course.
We
What
do
a
it
surprise.
my way.
But a perfect components does what? First and second level spells are empowered and extended.
How curious.
Magical alarm. I think I might go back this way. We'll do a little quick save, then we'll throw skeletons out.
Yes, I'm still here.
To take the
Your
initial
desire.
brunt of the attack.
My skills are getting rusty.
Ready and willing.
I should be ready for the approaching enemies. We'll throw out a couple more buffs, I guess.
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
And they should be coming. There they are.
A fine use of my talents.
Pity.
And nothing to it. Robe of eyes. Plus an armor enhancement bonus to perception.
Onwards.
Alright, there's the other wyvern. So now we have 4 wyverns we can summon. Which we'll give to Canera. There's something that I was just remembered I had to do and I forgot what it was already.
Grotus awaits us.
Because it probably wasn't that important then. No, that's a bad mentality to have. Just because you forget something doesn't mean it wasn't important.
I won't be halted.
See, I probably would have bought the lie at first if this other guy didn't talk.
I don't like surprises.
What a surprise.
A
Face
clever
me
ploy.
if you dare. Flames take you.
Pretty sure there's were-rats in every one of these,
Give them
yeah.
what they deserve.
Oh, shoot, Vigo, sorry, my chat wasn't updating. I just refreshed. Now I see all your comments. 1 second. Yeah, Russ... I feel like Russ is pretty inconsistent when it comes to the, how good he is against other Primarchs. But yeah, most do respect him. I think he still always makes, like, the top 3, top 4.
I lead. You follow.
Let's see. Yeah, Couriers and Sanguinius, yeah, both have precognition. They did, and they also had Custodes with them, so that also helped with the Prospero thing. Yeah, and some of the Primarchs are lacking in lore, or they're extremely inconsistently written about, and it just... it hurts more than it helps. Yes, I did read Thousand Suns. I think I've read up until Vengeful Spirit and the Horus Heresy. I have some books past that, but there's still some I need to buy. I've kind of put a pause on the series for now. Yeah, I still like to engage with the chat. But yeah, it's only because I kept checking the chat, but it wasn't updating, so I had to refresh the page. I know you're talking about the Zottenroppel siblings, how they attacked me.
Curious.
I'm not entirely sure why they attack you here, either. I feel like there's a small inconsistency. And you could say that they were mad because they lost the inconsequent debates, but That doesn't matter. They're just there to have a good time.
You can't
Run
stop
them!
me!
None shall escape!
Yeah, I do wish there was more written about Ferrus Manus, because I think, again, I want to know more about, because it's assumed that the creature he killed on his homeworld, on Medusa, was a Necron construct of some kind.
Onward!
Because again, they found other technologies. There's a bunch of technology on Medusa they have stowed away that was unique to Medusa, I guess. They don't know who created it. Again, it's assumed to be Necron technology, but I don't know if that's been confirmed anywhere. I mean, that'd be cool to see Ferrus Manus have an interaction with, like, a Necron. Which obviously weren't around during the Horus Heresy. At least not active for the most part.
Unworthy.
Oh, wasn't loaded. Game crashed. Okay. Don't know where my last save was at, but it could have been nearby. At least that save crashed, whatever happened there. Yeah, this playthrough's been rough. It'd probably help if I had it installed on my SSD, which I don't. So, there is that. Oh man, we're all the way back here? Son of a... I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
State your desire.
Everywhere I go.
I mean, it could be better if it just didn't do this, but...
Ready and willing.
Say it was better before I arrived.
Request.
No one stands in my way!
Who will prevail? Does it matter? Repent! Your life ebbs
Getting killed, but not actually killed. They're, Jubilost?
sorry.
I really wish this playthrough was more consistent. Or more, stable, I guess, would be the, better word for it.
We do it my way.
So I forgot what... Sure, we'll put that on. I mean, I like the freedom of movement effect the other mace gives, but this one's also fine.
My search was not in vain.
Speak.
Onwards!
You cannot stand
What
against
a
me.
waste.
I see something.
Oh, Octavia, don't do that.
Conceit. Provoked.
Nice little 204 critical. No big deal.
You have my attention. Scared? You should
This
be.
is for you!
Yeah, and again, I think it's a little weird that they would automatically attack you like that, unless they're attacking you for the thrill to try and halt the bleaching, but... Because I've reloaded before to not kill them in my first playthrough, but there's no way to avoid it.
We do it my way.
Yeah, I would too. Well, sorry, man. I'm not here to guard anything. You just go on by.
Taste
We'll
my
do it the
beauty.
hard way.
Unworthy. I'll fight if I have to.
I won't be halted.
Oh, look!
It's like, yeah, I'm just here to landscape where I'm a civil engineer checking for renovations or something. Like giving everybody the means, or giving them the permission to renovate. There we go. So yep, well, this is it's all solid work. You just go on about your business. Man, what a world. I mean, imagine just living in a place like Pathfinder, because I mean, magic isn't uncommon. It's mages and clerics everywhere. It's like, you probably see this stuff on pretty frequently.
To the dust you will go.
Nice little 200 critical, no big deal.
You can't stop me.
So while the Vanquisher Axe, I don't think has like the best effect out of the items you can get in the Lonely Barrow.
Submit. You never had a chance.
Is he feared? What's going on here?
Out of my way!
Having some fire resist here would have been a good idea. But I think my barbarians got it regardless. Seeing as he's fearing everything that he's touching.
This is for you.
I feel like most of these fights I could probably just send my barbarian in. I mean, he'll take some hits for sure, but he's gonna lay down the hurt before he goes down. If he goes down at all. Another thing holding me back from actually trying that is the fact that he has, is it Die Hard on as an orc, so
Battles await.
My skills are getting
What's the
rusty.
whole
that's not something I particularly want to deal with. We do have...
Share your will.
I'm losing my temper.
I might just go and use Mass Heal.
Patience.
Does it cost anything? It doesn't.
We do it my way.
Another heavy mace. So many heavy maces. The wielder fire immunity and a +5 bonus or persuasion skill checks. I wouldn't mind having a mace playthrough. There's a lot of really good maces for paladins. Now, I wonder if this would be better than what he currently has equipped. It's a +5. Makes successful hits a new target for the first time. It grants him a stacking +1 bonus to armor class, attack rolls, and all saving throws until the end of battle. Really, really good, especially for like a tank or somebody on the front line. An authority, +5, grants Twitter fire immunity and a +5 bonus on persuasion skill checks, which again, immunity to fire is pretty niche. Again, you have to be fighting somebody that uses fire damage to get something out of that. Persuasion skill check, Harem doesn't use persuasion. Then on a successful hit, the target must succeed on a difficulty check 21 fortitude check, or be set on fire for 1 to 4 rounds, 2 to 6 fire damage, and become nauseated for 1 round. Definitely think the tanky one is better for Harem. Again, because you don't run across fire at every opportunity, but armor class is always handy in just about any fight. And then,
I lead, you follow.
though the damage over time on the authority mace would be pretty good. In pretty much any situation where you're not fighting something that's immune to fire, like a fire elemental. So this is the entire top floor done, because I don't think we can go in through here yet.
All this waiting bores me.
We have a lot of good heavy maces, a lot of good great axes throughout the game as well. Some weapon types just have a lot of variety. I haven't finished going down this hallway yet either. Oh, this door is open. So we can just go kill Iravetti right now. I'm not doing that yet.
Let's move already.
So I don't know what's going on with my stream. It's so inconsistent today. Oh, that is a dead end. Never mind.
You can count on me. Ask.
No one stands in my way.
I can actually cast these spells on myself. Neat. Alright, quick save, and then we go deal with this. I think it's a gargoyle?
Here. I won't let you down.
I am prepared to meet my
Flames take
end. Are
you.
you? Become as dust.
This body holds no more.
Okay, I remember that being a lot harder. I'll take it though. Ring protection +5, Manicore skin boots, and belt of physical flow. Let's see. +10 to speed and 4 enhancement bonus to natural armor. Someone who doesn't have natural armor in my kit. Oh, wait, I do. Where at? Maybe it's through my... Oh, bark skin. Yeah, I guess I do typically have bark skin on, so maybe this isn't worthwhile. Yeah, we'll put it on there. And now we have a spooky ghosty we have to fight.
How curious.
Done.
Easy peasy. Oh, 8 hours passed. Ooh, that's not good. All my buffs are gone.
Request.
Battles await.
I don't really want to rest now. Just have the Iravetti fight we have to deal with.
Speak.
Let's see what buffs we have left. Probably not a lot. I mean, spell resist alone might be enough to win this fight. We'll try it. We'll do this.
Was lost in thought.
So we get a freedom of movement on somebody. Fire and lightning, I guess, or electricity. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with what we have. Oh, we have legendary proportions up, so that might be enough.
Ready and willing.
Alright, that's all we're gonna get.
What's the holdup?
Nice fiery body as well. Alright, quick save, and then let's see if we can take out this ghost. With basically no resources available. Except... Excuse me. So we only have enough rations for one rest in here.
Let's make this quick.
Let's try and get... Oh, I don't have Death Ward up. That might be a problem. He's gonna cast... What is that?
Test me or lose me.
I hit Harem with something. Drained 5 levels. Alright. He doesn't have long left. Come on, take him down. Oh, Octavia, what are you doing?
Protect me. This body holds no more.
Alright, he does not have that much health left. Somebody take this guy down.
Sister. Assist me or lose me.
Super inconvenient. I really need him to stop being feared. For another minute at that. What else do I have? I can try the Firebrand Beam of Fire, I guess. Alright, that's not working. Yeah, I mean, I knew this wasn't going to go well, but I was hoping to go a little better.
This body holds no more.
Alright, who killed him? Was it Jathal? Nice.
What's new?
He is insane. It's okay. Alright, well, let's have Jathal resurrect these guys. Guess we'll use the Scrolls of Resurrection instead of Raise the Dead.
State your desire.
Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes. Esmo, Axe, yes.
I can help.
Weird. Oh, I think that was a raised
What
dead
have you
scroll.
called? I am ready.
I don't have control over her yet. Also, how do I
require my
fix
assistance?
insanity? Remove curse. Greater restoration or heal can restore the creature. Well, good news, Harem. We have all of those, so.
You have my attention. Ask, and I shall answer.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
I'm superior.
Share your will.
Oh, he's still frightened for a little longer. Alright, cool. Should be all set. Not so much a nasty fight, but since I didn't have a lot of resources to fight with, it
I won't be halted.
took a turn for the worse there. Also, I don't know what's going on with my stream. It keeps cutting out on me. Hopefully it's fine for you guys. Because I am having... Oh, jeez. A whole bunch of technical issues on my side. Or on my end. Oh yeah, he definitely shouldn't fit through a lot of these doors. I'm gonna rest right before Iravetti. I'm gonna push it to the limit. Yeah, and I'm wondering, because my internet's fine. I tested my internet, but everything else is acting up. My laptop, the game itself is just being slow as usual. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, holy crap, I didn't realize Harem was polymorphed. Let's remove curse, right? Yeah, remove curse. I think I have one remove curse scroll somewhere, or a couple of them. I thought I held on to them. I don't actually know what they look like, because I don't use them very often. Alright, I have one remove curse spell. Fantastic. No! That's not good. Yeah, pretty sure that's the only one that I have. I think I might have to reload that. Yeah, that doesn't update very well, because it usually, well, for me anyway, once it hits 2 hours, it doesn't update anymore, regardless. So I lose track of the time oftentimes. And then, yeah, I don't know. Pretty inconsistent.
Ask.
Alright, I'm gonna keep reloading till we get Harem back, because we need him back. Now, I think it might just be my laptop, but it might be YouTube. So laptop only has to last me 3 more semesters, then I'll have to worry about it anymore.
Share your will.
Because it's just for school. That's what I told myself when I bought it.
Speak
I rolled an 18. Oh, I can't succeed at this anyway. Maybe Octavia can. I didn't even look at the numbers the first time. But yeah, I can't even succeed in that roll. That's awful. But yeah, actually, yeah, it might be YouTube, because again, chat isn't updating or anything. Oftentimes, I have to keep refreshing it. Alright, let's try Octavia.
I won't let you down.
No, it's not possible. Harem's just gonna have to be a dog the rest of the the rest of the dungeon. So I don't think I have anyone who has remove curse in their kit besides Harem. Because it's what level spell? It's a 3rd level divine spell. And it's not an arcane spell, so she wouldn't have it anyway. Well, we're in a little bit of trouble. Well, not we, more Harem than anybody. But we don't have cleric spells going forward. Well, Jaethal has some. So you know what? I'll see if I can make it work. Poor Harem, he's probably having the time of his life right now.
How curious.
He's not going to be very useful against Iravedi. Oh, it could be so annoying. Because Iravedi's not the easiest fight in the game by any means. And one of my characters is a dog.
Onwards.
I'm trying to think. I don't have a way to... Unless I have a wand of remove curse, because I don't have anyone, because Tristian's dead. So I don't think I have a way to even bring him back. Unless it's a guaranteed success in the capital or something. I've never checked. Because I don't have anyone that's going to be able to... Unless I make a cleric or something. That might work. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. Well...
Out of my way.
This body holds no more. You assist me or lose me.
Oh, Octavia, come on now. Yeah, and it's fun. I'm enjoying the problems that I'm coming across. I wish they would have come across the other playthroughs, because I'm actually more prone to reloading in my stream than I was in my Let's Plays. Because for the most part, I can treat my Let's Plays like it's me playing off camera. And I try to be pretty honest when I play off camera, when I play games, so... Yeah, Harem is a dog, so the only way to take off Baleful Polymorph is to use Remove Curse. And the difficulty check for it is 40. And I can only roll a 20, and my modifier is only +5. So I can only get up to a 25, so it's impossible for me to take Harem out of Baleful Polymorph state. Nothing I can do about it. Like, I don't know if, again, unless it's a guaranteed successful roll in the capital, he's stuck as a dog for the rest of the game. Unless, of course, I do hire another like a mercenary cleric, they can do it. That's such a huge monetary investment. I'm glad you made it, Boggart. We're gonna take on Iravetti here shortly. I know you were looking forward to that. But I do apologize if the stream is bumpy. Been having some technical issues. Basically since I've started, so.
We do it my way.
Yeah, this will be interesting going forward without a cleric. I got a scroll of remove curse.
I won't be halted.
That'll be useful. Well, it's not your curse I'm worried about anymore, Boggart. It's harems. It's so frustrating. Oh well. I guess we'll make it work.
I'm losing my temper.
Does it work on a nat 20? I don't know if the game allow, or if the game does that. But I'll try it. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's quick save and see what we can do. Because I know hits, like regular like melee attacks, count with nat 20. I don't know about scrolls and spells. Now I've only got a 5% chance to roll that 20, so we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Share your will.
Rolled a 9. Hey, 9's my favorite number. Yeah, it might. I'm not gonna do it hundreds of times. I'll try it a few times and see what we get. If not, then I will just take on Iravetti with a dog in our party. That's fine.
Ask.
Ooh, a 14. That's not bad. Time to open up my inventory. Man, I wish the game wasn't so slow right now. A 6? Okay. Not as good as we've gotten before. Maybe if he had a, if he doesn't succeed. I usually have a hard time getting most spells to work on bosses. Now granted, I usually don't optimize for spell casting, so that's partially my fault. Hey, a 10? That's like a 20, but only half as good.
You have my attention.
Oh, a 9 again. Okay, if we're already doubling up on numbers, this is going to be a long attempt.
Share your will.
Ooh, a 16. There we go. Headed in the right direction now. Because both Jathal and Octavia only have the +5 modifier for the remove curse spell. That's a difficulty check of 40.
State your desire.
Hey, a 4. That's the worst one yet. It'd be funny as if you rolled a nat 1 and it backfired and it turned Jathal into a dog too. So instead of removing or transferring the curse,
State your desire.
it spreads like a plague. Ooh, a 1! There it is! I was just talking about that. Oh, poor harem. I hardly knew ye. I was assuming it was based on
Request.
use magic item, but I have +26 here. I'll check when it comes up. It doesn't tell me. Caster level check. So my caster level. Oh, poor hair. Watch me roll a 20 and it still doesn't even work. So I waste all this time. Roll a 20. Now I'm hoping in the capital it's a guaranteed success. Because you have clerics there and I feel like they should incorporate that into the
State your desire.
thing. If not, then I will have to make a cleric companion to remove curse. No, heal doesn't work. Now I'll try it, but I'm almost positive it doesn't. No, well, the description says it has to be, or yeah, the description says remove curse, but I can try the other two. But I think I've run into this problem before and I had to reload. Well, not specifically this problem, but something similar. Where's it at? So we'll try Greater Restoration and... Where's heal at? I know I have some heal scrolls somewhere. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. I think they mean that like you can use, because while you're in the capital, even if you don't have any clerics in your party, you can still cast cleric spells in the capital, straight from your inventory. I think that's what they mean.
Speak.
Yeah, we'll try.
Learn how to use it first.
Yeah, can't even use heal on him because he's full health.
First.
I'm sorry, did it not? I see the roll there. Is the stream still working for you guys? Because it's not working for me. I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh wait, I never went into Iravetti's bedroom anyway.
No one
Not that particularly matters right now, because I'm trying to Thanks, Harem. A 1 again. I've gotten 2 1s, but not a 20. 2 9s and 2 1s. Hot dog. Yeah, I think I tried that last time it happened. Someone was affected by Baleful Polymorph, and I just reloaded because that didn't work.
Speak.
Ooh, a 19. Of course. Man. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna continue with Harem the dog.
You have my attention.
A 10. Okay. Reload so I don't waste that scroll, and we're just gonna continue. Yeah, there's no difference. But if you took the one that I rolled right before the 19 and added them together, I wish I had a DM I could haggle with. So we do need to go down here real quick. And then we'll go confront Iravetti with 5 party members and a dog. Also, really hope the stream is doing okay for you guys, because I think my laptop is just giving up. So I really hope it doesn't yet.
Curious.
I still need it for a year and a half. Yeah, go loot everything, Harem. He gets plus 10 to his speed at least, so that's nice. I do like how in Patax you start getting all these like god weapons, or weapons dedicated to the gods.
We do it my way.
Whatever the case may be. So I'm still not entirely sure what these underwater lakes are supposed to represent. Like, I know he has that Naga consort.
Let's move already.
But why?
I just can't.
I feel like that has never been explained. Like, why does he have a Naga? I'm assuming that the White Rose Abbey and his chambers here are connected through the underwater lake. And I'm assuming the Naga lives there. I don't know anything about Naga in Pathfinder specifically, but Naga typically are associated with water. So I didn't check this door, I don't think.
All this waiting bores me.
Yeah. Well, I think the choppiness... Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, because my game isn't actually as choppy as the stream is appearing. So no telling. I don't know. It could be Comcast. It could be YouTube. So, sorry everybody. I was trying to keep it a short stream, but it looks like I'm still going to hit about 2 hours by the time I fight Iravetti, thanks to Harem getting cursed. What an event. And I should have all the items I need for this little puzzle here. It's so upsetting. I strive on quality content, but sometimes it's out of my hands. Like the game acting the way that it is, that's upsetting. Can I turn down the graphics? Maybe that'll help. Everything's on high. I'm not gonna touch that. My computer can run it no problem. It's the game itself that is the problem. So I don't think changing it down to medium or low is going to change the performance. Yeah, but I still pride myself on trying to provide quality content. Alright, so I need to find those 3 items to put in here. It's the loot, the statue, and... oh, it's a goblet. Do I have the goblet? Yeah, this one. I don't know what happened to the loot. Oh, there it is. Well, thanks, Boggart. Well, that and just how self-driving are self-driving cars. I mean, who's going to regulate? I don't remember this puzzle. Yeah, right? You have a software issue and boom. Okay. Guess I don't feel like looking this up. I'll just... 1 second. So I'm not gonna try and figure this out again on my own, because I've done it before, twice. I'm pretty sure it was the M1 anyway. And this one I don't remember. Which one did I pick last time? It was this one, right? Is that what I picked? Or did I pick... I don't know. That's what I pick. Maybe it's this one. I thought it was one that I would not have guessed. Nope, it was not that one. Oh no, yeah, humans suck too. Then humans could also have an error, like if you suddenly have a seizure. Because I had a buddy when I was in high school who had a seizure while he was driving, and he ran straight into a telephone pole. Might be Belander? I don't know. And then maybe this one? Yeah, okay. So gloves of the scribe do what? Oh, dispel magic attempts. That's very specific.
I won't be halted.
Though that doesn't help with my caster level and the other thing.
Battles await.
Alright, so we're gonna rest, and then we're gonna go fight Iravetti with a dog, and see what happens. Actually, I have an idea. Don't know if it's a good idea, but I have an idea. It's a quick save. I'm gonna try and kill Harem, and then resurrect him and see if he comes back as a dwarf. I have to apologize. That's a very, very small correction, but I'm sorry that happened.
Ask.
Yeah, I mean, humans are... I mean, you could have an aneurysm going down the road. I mean, that's completely out of your control, so...
My skills are getting rusty.
Do I have the means to kill Harem, though?
Ready and willing.
We'll see what we can do. That's actually gonna help. And -1 dexterity. Awesome.
I am ready.
Actually, I have very minimal stream lag. So on my first attempt, if you usually suggest something, I can usually see it. Oh, 1 second. I have to refresh the stream because it's... I don't know what's going on tonight. Again, I wanted this to be a quick stream so that the issues wouldn't have been a problem, but then everything just kind of went to crap in the game, so... Here we are trying again. Which kind of sucks because this series is pretty popular. Once I upload it, it gets a fair amount of views. And I don't want people to...
State your desire.
Nope, he's still a dog. Okay, well shoot. All that for nothing. No, it was happening before you were here, Boggart. It's been a rough day to stream, I guess. I mean, once the one save corrupted, I probably should have just called it there. I think that was a sign. Like, yeah, you probably should stop right here, buddy. But... nope, we're just gonna rest, and then we're gonna go confront Iravetti. We'll worry about Harem later.
A bottle of wine would be nice. Or maybe 2. But no, not on a march. And when we get back to the capital, I better just have a mug of beer. Just one. Don't want to...
Yeah, if it booted y'all from the stream, unless my stream is actually cutting out, I'm gonna say that it's YouTube that's having issues. And Pathfinder itself is just being a real pain in the patooey. Why did I not heal up all the way?
Yes?
Alright, so I'm not likely to use a heal during the fight itself anyway. Don't really need Death Ward for this fight, but that's another buff. You can't have enough buffs.
Request. Lisano Danium. Operane Sentes. Animosi travisi. Tashani savitur. Magritium turinos. Animosi travisi. Apparane sentes.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
What's the holdup?
Ba er riti. Ba er riti.
Okay, and here we go. So we're gonna cast a haste. Alright, quick save. See, man, I wish the game wasn't. It's frustrating. I think even if I put on my SSD, because people still have trouble with it even on their SSDs, it's not gonna really change anything.
What's taking so long?
That's why I haven't bothered swapping it over yet.
State your desire.
I really hope the next game just has better performance. Because my computer should not have trouble running this game in any capacity. But it does, so that's nice. Come on, stream, work with me. We're almost done. Just gotta beat Irvetti. Jeez Louise, man.
How curious. What a surprise.
No one stands in my way.
Gosh, I hate how big that hitbox is. Yeah, I'm getting a little frustrated. Because everything's just going to crap. For no good reason. Other than the game decided that's what it wanted to have happen. Stop. Pause. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Out of my way.
Let's see what we can do.
A clever boy.
Stop pausing. Thank you. I need to turn off that setting. Like, look how choppy this is. It is choppy. It shouldn't be.
Genius. Lost.
Yeah, I definitely had a much smoother experience before the Enhanced Edition. And I didn't have all those main menu bugs either with the
You require my assistance.
base edition. As much as I love the game, man, like the performance in it is just. And again, every time I play through it, it gets worse and worse because I have all these old saves, and I don't want to delete my old characters. So I might just have to move the files somewhere so they're not in the game file, so it's not slowing it down when I'm running it. So I think if I take it out of the exe file, it'll probably be okay.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
At least that's my hope. But yeah, I've had more issues with the Enhanced Edition than I did with the base game. But also, it has to be all the characters that I have. At least the characters with the full games. Making new characters doesn't really slow it down, but it's the bloated saves from the other full playthroughs. Alright, I'm gonna put a stone skin on everybody, including the wyverns. I'm gonna activate a haste as well, so I have to do it in combat. Well, it's mostly the buffs. The spells themselves aren't as big of a deal. But I mean, I just use all the generic buffs that I've been using the whole game. So like heroism, bark skin. Sorry for any background noise. My dog is out there chasing the cats. They're knocking everything off the counter. Tonight is not a good night to stream. Should have And I had a migraine earlier, and I'm still recovering from that. Actually, it wasn't a migraine. There was just a pain in my head, and it was awful. So, but yeah, aid, neutralize poison, like just the generic buffs. Stone Skin Communal is always good to have. That's right, he can't cast spells. Never mind. And then for the only spells outside of that I use are her offensive spells.
I am ready.
And his force bombs. At least in this playthrough, that's what I'm
I'm
gonna do.
losing my temper.
Now, granted, I'm missing a character, so it might take more than one try this time around. We'll see.
Battles await.
I hate how big that hitbox is. Oh no, 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 y'all don't get to...
Well,
Okay.
here is the finale.
Yeah, my stream keeps cutting out on me, so I can't even...
Irovetti's triumph.
miserable.
Irovetti's death.
This is so frustrating. I don't have these problems any other day.
Just as they teach at the academy. Screw the academy. I'm a bard myself, and not the worst one at that. I know better than most that glory and grandeur last no longer than bubbles in a glass of fizzy wine. You know, I didn't really want to fight you. But the fates of rulers in these lands aren't written by you or I, but by a certain fairy we both know. It's for her that fools like us stage our performance age after age. We rise,
Or just a bad day for me.
win,
I've been
die
struggling all
at
day.
her pleasure. I tried to outwit her, but in the end, everything turned out just like the old crow wanted. Well, at least I tried. Tell me, king, ruler of the stolen lands, Varnhold, and now, if you get out of here alive, Pitax as well. Tell me, your royal highness.
Great, now my computer's making noise.
When you are done with king slaughter and wipe my blood.
Oh,
from
being
the
an amateur
floor,
YouTuber.
How are you going to rule my lands? Why do you care so much about that runt? Certainly I'll tell you why not. The assault on the mansion was his own idea.
Nah, it's just
The
my
only
hard
thing
drive
he
kicking
had to
in,
do
it
was
sounds like.
infiltrate your group and use it to find a
So
certain
louder than usual there.
artifact in the stolen lands.
Nothing to worry about yet.
You see, just like you, I am the plaything of a certain lady. She's been searching for that artifact for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And who found it? You guessed it. Our purple friend. All these centuries, and that magic chunk of wood was hiding under the roots of the old sycamore. I guess the whole tree grew from it. You and I, we are alike. Her twin marionettes, both dreaming of cutting the strings. I never told her.
Yeah, it might be Comcast. I'm testing my internet now, and it's
Instead, I've studied it, hoping to
pretty
use
slow.
it against her, and I can't say I've made a lot of progress. The only thing I've learned is that it can be used to throw people into love or madness. Well, if you win this battle, consider the magic stick a part of my legacy. I have answered your questions. Now,
Yeah, they are pretty rad,
it's
aren't
your
they?
turn. Tell me, how are you going to rule my lands?
If Conrad Kurz and Korax were trolls.
Oh no, that's the one thing you could never do. Kill me, grind my statues to dust, forbid anyone even to mention my name. In hundreds of years, Pitax will still remember Irovetti. As for you, who knows? All right, enough talk. Our lady demands an outcome. Let's give her a show.
I try to remember mention what spells I'm using, so I'm gonna send these guys over here to deal with.
Going to hurt.
Well, actually, Jubiloss would best be over here.
Primitives.
So first thing I'm gonna do is cast slow. Now I'll probably throw some skeletons up here, since I don't want my melee characters going after them. I'm just gonna charge him in. Actually, I might cast this first. See what the fear does. Alright, slow is already activated. Do I not have control? I don't have control over her now. So no more spells, Boggart. There you go. Just gotta hope that the rest of the fight goes smoothly. I do need him to come over this way, so when these other enemies spawn, he doesn't get targeted.
Angelidus, where are you? Come here quickly!
Like, why is this Naga a thing?
I and the briar in my hand command you. Kill him!
I'm assuming that Naga is charmed by the briar, hence how she's acting. And also how he mentions the briar right there. I just wish there was more reasoning behind why the Naga's here. Alright, so now we're just using offensive spells. I will throw out a Stinking Cloud. Iravedi's afraid because he's a big old baby. The Naga's already dead. So we'll take out this old veteran while Iravedi's running.
Well, I was sure I could defeat you. I didn't even compose any final words.
Wait, where'd all of his summon? Oh, because he was feared, he didn't summon all of his little
You'll have
shadows,
to think
did he?
of something for me. I've been a jester all this time, a puppet in her hands. Now that place is yours. Throne while you can. As for me...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I usually focus the Naga first because I saw that she healed Iravedi, so I just burn her down so she doesn't heal. I'm not sure what mechanics, because I usually kill the Naga pretty fast. But I think it's usually my melee characters that burn her down. My frontliners. I'm not sure, I didn't pay that much attention. I'll look at the combat log and see what happened.
To you, your highness, now Pitax is your pain in the ass, and so is that slut fairy. Farewell.
That's not right. Oh, Iravedi's done. And again, I'm assuming because we killed him so fast, he didn't spawn his little shadow guys. Something I can think of. Alright, so he drops... Where is it at? The Rod of Razors. Pretty good. And what else does he drop? Singing Steel Breastplate, which has to do with Bard, right? So just, yeah, it just helps with bardic performances. Nothing crazy. Then what else did he drop? Click resist +5. Is that 5? 5. Doesn't matter. Physical perfection +6. Does anybody need that? You do. Do you? No, you don't. I'll give it to you instead. Amulet natural armor +5. The ring of protection +5, which I don't think anybody needs. Oh, he does. And she does, okay. Huh. That's interesting. All right, 1 second. I'll see if she tried to cast anything. Maybe there's a way to counter what she casts. Just a second. I'll look at the combat log. Ugh, it's so slow. Alright, so what do we have here? So these are all Troll Guard veterans. Nope, not far enough down, I don't think. Alright, so this is where the Wardens are still alive, so I need to go a little further down. Troll Guard veteran. Irvedi. Alright, so it should be here. I have no information unlocked about Engelidus. So she cast heal. So her initiative check was 24, and she casted shield. Failed a concentration check. And then she died. So she didn't do anything. But it looks like maybe she does more defensive casting, so like shield and then healing. So if you can find a way to interrupt that healing. So maybe magic missile might? Because again, every time that they're hit, when they're trying to cast, they have to make a concentration check. So if they're, God, I hate how slow this game is. Like, I spent too much money on my PC for it to be running the way that this game makes it run.
No one stands in my way.
It's actually making me angry, and I don't get mad.
I won't be halted.
I might delete my other characters. As sad as I will be to see them deleted, I might have to just to keep playing this game. Because this is getting ridiculous. Like, it's so slow.
Move already.
What's the save on Hellfire Ray? 1 second. Game, I need you to work. Thank you. So it's a ranged touch attack. So it just has to overcome their armor class. And half of it is unholy power and is therefore not subject to being reduced by fire resistance. Also, I didn't realize we had spells to memorize. Yeah, I mean, that's what makes, well, one, that's what makes the Wild Hunt so good, is they use touch attacks against your armor class, and typically you don't have a lot of touch, because touch negates armor, shield, but it doesn't negate your natural, like dexterity armor class or like dodge, but it negates like armor and shield AC. Alright. So I'd end the stream here initially, but I do want to go back and see if I can fix Harem and hope the game doesn't crash because it's so slow. Holy crap. What? It's getting worse and worse. Like, the more that I talk about it, the worse that it gets. This is insane. Yeah, especially since she casted shield at the beginning. So, I mean, that's already +4 to her armor class that you can negate with touch. I think that's right. Touch should ignore everything besides like just the base, because I don't think it ignores natural armor though. I'd have to look that up. But I think, yeah, armor and shield get negated. Yeah, I'm terrified. I think the game's gonna crash. I didn't save after I defeated Irvedi, I don't think. So let's do that right now, before I do anything else. So let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, is that what I clicked on? Alright, yeah, so touch attacks disregard armor, shield, and natural armor class. But size, dexterity, and deflection do apply. Which, again, is what makes the
We do it my way.
the end game enemy so difficult to deal with, because most people are just stacking regular armor class, but you can't. Yeah, that's why Octavia is so sought after. Because I've never actually paid attention to what she casts, because I've never had a lot of trouble with her. Maybe my first playthrough I did, because I wasn't prepared for like a second stage of the fight. Good, Lindsay's quest doesn't fail. She shows up on her own. Lindsay is so easily manipulated. Like, she sides with you no matter what you say. Even if she directly is against it to start with. Way to take a stand, Lindsay. Why would they light it on fire then run inside? What? You don't... Hey, let's torch this building and then everybody run inside. So I'm sure there's an established...
I lead.
Are the traders here yet? Or do I need to leave and come back first? Yeah, like the traders are here.
Losing my temper.
Yeah, because they're still over there. Alright, back here. What was this? Yeah. Alright, we'll exit Patox, come back, check out the traders. Then we're going to head back to the capital. See if we can't fix Harem, and hope the game doesn't crash before then. I'm probably going to delete my other characters as much as I don't want to, but hopefully that'll speed up the game a little bit. Yeah, I guess so. In and out, 20 minutes tops.
Irvedi was dead, and good riddance. Our
Literally lighting a fire under themselves.
The crown of the stolen lands. But behind the dead monarch loomed the shadow of a much more dangerous foe.
Yeah, this Naga. It doesn't have a backstory. At least not one that I'm familiar with. This has been a frustrating stream. Oh my gosh. What an unpleasant evening.
I I won't be halted.
Don't save. Don't auto. I need to turn off auto saving, I think, because it's nope. I guess we have to actually leave, and then come back. Like again, because I've done 2 other Let's Plays, and the game never performed like this, so I'm so self-conscious about it. It's eating me. It's eating. Oh well, it's almost over. You're right. I shouldn't judge. Thanks for calling me out on my nonsense, Boggart. Actually, can I teleport from here? No, I don't own it yet.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
It's no problem. I mean, there wasn't a lot to... I think my previous playthroughs, they took a little bit longer. I was a little more prepared for it this time, so I didn't get to showcase as many spells, but... yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured, Vigo. We'll get to it. Stream is almost over. This, my personal hell is almost done.
Why don't we...
It sucks, because I really like the Irvedi fight. I'm sorry that it was soured by, everything else going on. Alright, I'll just sell the rest of it back in the capital. I mean, I'll probably never go back and play those other characters anyway, so deleting them wouldn't be the end of the world. If it helps this playthrough, then, you know, all the better. Oh, 500. Let's go and buy 1,000. Alright, back to the capital. Hopefully we can fix... I don't know why I couldn't click on that. It's like I kept just hovering over it. Alright, let's see if we can fix old Harem. The problem is you can't access his inventory while he's cursed, so I might not be able to do it while I'm in the capital. Because you have to physically target him, I think. Hey, what's up, Jupes? It's, you didn't really miss a whole lot. It's been one hell of a ride, to say the least. Technical issues left and right. Harem got cursed. I couldn't uncurse him. He's stuck in Baleful Polymorph as we speak. Multi-check for Baleful Polymorph with remove curse scroll is 40. And you can only roll a 20 and it's only a +5 modifier. So he's currently stuck. Well, not right now. That's weird. Let's see if we can access... Yeah, I can't access the inventory. I can't fix him. I can't cure Harem. He's gonna be stuck as a dog. So that's extremely inconvenient. What was this? This was a short sword. Let's all this and I don't need to keep any of it. Well, I'll give that to Valerie or something. Like, look how slow this is. Gosh, this game. Oh wait, what is this? Full plate plus 4. It might be worth giving to somebody. At the very least, Valerie. Yeah, I might have to make a mercenary to fix Harem. Because I'll have another cleric available. She can use it, but it's not a guaranteed success.
We do it my way.
She uses it, but the most I can roll is a 20, which I'd have to hopefully get a natural 20. I don't know if a natural 20 will automatically succeed the check or not, but the difficulty check for Baleful Polymorph is 40, and our modifier is only +5. I was reloading earlier and I kept trying. Yeah, I'm not going to give up on him quite yet, but I think also buying a mercenary might work. +7 and +8. I want to buy a pair of those boots back. I see cow? Like cow? Let's get buy those back and give them to what's her face. So she has some boots. Don't really care what she has here, so enjoy Waves of Ecstasy, I guess. Sure. Works for me, Barbarian. The game is slowed down drastically. I have to delete my other characters to keep going with this. It makes me sad. Again, I could probably just move them out of the file to another another folder so they don't load in the game. As long as they're not in the exe file, I think it should be fine. Oh wait, does she have all of her Stalwart Defender? Yeah. So
I lead. You follow.
I wish there was an option to use it straight from this page. There might be. No, there's not. It's just my stash. Well, that's upsetting.
I won't be halted.
Well, that's gonna do it for the stream. This is one frustrating experience all around. In-game, out-of-game. Internet, hardware, software. Oh man, what a fantastic experience for everybody involved. Yeah, so I'm going to delete those other characters, or at least shift them out of the folders so that maybe the game speeds up.
We do it.
Maybe even transfer it to my SSD. Make it a little faster, because this is, holy hell. Now my chat's disconnected again. Gosh, I love you, Comcast. Best service provider I've ever had the experience of dealing with. By far. So that's cool. Man, I mean, I don't want to be so bitter. I like having positivity on the channel, but everything's been working against me for the past 2 hours.